How can we have these two chairs replaced by these two chairs and maintaining this rendering? So this one is furniture replacement. So I can love the shot, but change a couple of things inside it. No need to change the whole thing. How can I do that? So first thing first, guys, I have managed to mark the image here. And how do I do this? Is that I double click and I go to edit and then I go to markup, and I can mark the objects that I want to replace. Then I can do save options and save a copy, and it's gonna ask me where to save, but I got it already here. So I don't want to save it. I've got it already marked for me here. And I've also marked the chairs that I'm interested in changing to, right? So now I'll take these two images, I'll open a new conversation, I'll take these two images and I put them here, and I will copy and paste this prompt, which states, replace the two orange chairs under the stairs with the two gray chairs and replace the exterior view with the city of Hamburg skyline. Let's see what we can get. Till it renders, I want to show you guys how it turned out. It turned out exactly how I wanted. So it replaced the gray chairs with the orange chairs, and it has gave me somewhat a skyline of Hamburg or any other view that I want. And voila, there you guys go. We've got our rendering, and it's exactly how I want it to be. But the thing is that it's imperfect. Why? Because I've got, the skyline is already here. So I can tell ChatGPT that no, or I can tell it it's great, but the skyline is overlaying the interior of the building. So concise it to the window only. And of course, it can fix it for us. So it's like a whole conversation. We're concise. It's a whole conversation. So I can keep on going with ChatGPT as long as it's the same project, as long as I want, and as much as I want, as long as I have the plus. If I don't, then as I mentioned before, everything's gonna take longer, and I'm not gonna have the privilege of having a couple of images to generate for the same thing. All right, so I've got the result, and now ChatGPT has decided that, it's an L-shaped window, but the original one, it's kind of tricky, but the original one is cupboards. So what I will do is that I'm gonna download this one. This is how we fix this. And I'm gonna do edit, and I'll mark it up, and here I'm gonna mark up the blue. And I'll save options, save as a copy. I'll pick the downloads, save here. Okay, just override it, it's fine because it's here already. And I will refresh, take this, and tell ChatGPT is that the blue highlight should continue as a wall cupboard. The glass is only on the left. Please keep everything but fix this error. And now ChatGPT will try to give us even more results. So this is unrealistic. This is more realistic because, it's a window continuing. But now I wanted only the window to be on the right side. I don't want this part. So let's see if ChatGPT is smart enough to change it. But as I told you guys, this is how we can achieve replacing models. The main course of this lecture is to teach you guys how to replace models rather than to make an image perfect. But I'm trying to give you perspectives on how we can make our image as perfect as possible. All right, it has finished, but it didn't fix our problem. So I'm gonna download this one and try to tell ChatGPT I'm gonna upload this image again. Or wait, let's do something. Let's do something. I'll download this one, the previous one. Let's say I'm gonna download this one and I'm gonna refresh. I'll double click on it and I'm gonna mark it with something that is more visible. So let's mark it with orange. So there is a contrast and I'm gonna do this. I'll save it. I'll overwrite this one. Refresh. I've got it here. So I'm gonna drag and drop this wherever the orange is. Okay. This is not a window. This is a wall. Or I can say the orange markup is not a window, it is a wall. This should fix the error. If it didn't fix the error, then I'm already happy with what I got replacing the furniture, giving the perspective for the client. So let's see. And as I mentioned before, guys, this is already achieved by me. So if I go to the original file, it's already achieved. It has fixed it for me the way I want it. And of course, the more we add into the prompt, the more it will change stuff in our rendering. So it's completely achievable even from the first time. But ChatGPT is giving us, all the other possibilities that could be there. So let's see if it can fix it for the last time testing on this image. And now it has closed the entire window. Thank you, ChatGPT. This is not what we're looking for. But as I guys told you, this is a tutorial to show you how you can change furniture or specific elements. So now if I want to do next is that I'm going to take the original image and retype the prompt in a new chat so it can work. Because now we are far away from what we're trying to achieve. Here we have a middle table and we want this kind of to stay the way it is. So now the setup is different and now I have to deal with an orange wall. So usually what I do is that I do a new conversation and I put everything there again and I try to prompt it brand new so I can get the exact result that I'm looking for.